a lot of times when we want our marriages to work, well, yeah, I want my marriage to work, and we'll be dismissive about that decision versus being intentional about that decision and being sincere. So it's not about getting brownie points to impress the husband or impress the co-wife, impress all these other people, instead of saying, okay, I want to commit to this because I want this to work.
Peace. It's Nyla, Coach Nyla.
It's Fatimah, Coach Fatimah.
And it's Coach Nazir. We're the founders of Outstanding Personal Relationships, where we help people develop fulfilling and happy relationships. And today we want to talk about one specific thing, or each of us is going to talk about one specific thing that can likely bring you closer to your goals and your relationships than anything else if you focus on one thing.
One, for me, is honoring commitments. And I definitely had to be serious about that because I realized that I wasn't honoring my commitments as much. Now, in my relationships, yes. But when it comes to my own type of commitment to myself, not so much. So that's whether it having to deal with my health, having to deal with self-care, anything like that. I was not honoring those commitments. And I feel like sometimes if you're not honoring your commitments to yourself, it bleeds into other relationships and your other relationships as well. You know, you want to make sure that you are a person of your word and your actions speak as loud as your word or louder than your words anyway. So if you tell somebody you're going to do something or you tell yourself you're going to do something, make sure you stay committed to that. One way to stay committed is be consistent. Be consistent. Do those things, and when you don't feel like it, still do it anyway. Find a way to get through it and grow through it and go through it. That's pretty much.
I remember hearing the definition of commitment being doing what you said you would do, even after the feeling in which you said it has left you.
Yes, because it will leave you.
Good stuff. Say you, Coach Fatimah.
I would say, being sincere about wanting to change, or wanting your life to be better, wanting to be your best self. I had to learn that. I'm like, well, I'll say I want it to work and then do everything that I can to sabotage that statement. So a lot of times when we want our marriages to work, well, yeah, I want my marriage to work, and we'll be dismissive about that decision versus being intentional about that decision and being sincere. So it's not about getting brownie points to impress the husband, or impress the co-wife, impress all these other people, instead of saying, okay, I want to commit to this because I want this to work, because once we are serious about our sincerity, we'll have success in our relationships. But when we're insincere, we're just disrespectful about our relationships and the decisions that we make. That disrespect shows up in the relationship. It shows up in everything that you're trying to do that is supposed to be positive, because your subconscious knows you weren't for real about, making the decision to become better in your relationship. You were just doing it to impress other people. So sincerity, start with a sincere heart, with sincere intentions to do the work that it takes. And like my co-wife was saying, be consistent about that.
Absolutely. I mean, everything starts with sincerity. If you don't, everything fails at that point. Yeah. We know that your deeds are but our intentions. So, indeed. And the thing that I would say, and I'm going to talk to the brothers in particular, is to increase your leadership skills. It's actually a skill, something you can learn. And under that falls a whole bunch of other stuff, whether it's financial, whether it's emotional, all of that. But increase your leadership skills. You should be able to lead. All right, beginning with yourself. So, like Coach Nyla talked about with commitment, lead yourself to the gym if you need to go to the gym. Lead yourself away from the table if it's too much food. Ask me how I know. You know what I'm saying? Lead yourself to really finding the meaning behind things. So you, as sincere, as Coach Fatimah talked about, but really increasing your leadership skills, because that's more influence that allows you to grow, to learn, and lead a family. So with that, those 3 things can help you get a lot further in life. All right, and there are many different resources for that. Coach Nyla mentioned one of them. Of course, we are fond of that one because we help found it, actually. Look at us, bars. But with that being said, we appreciate you. We look forward to serving you more. And remember, if you're not on the email list, get on it. OutstandingPersonalRelationships.com. Assalamu alaikum. Peace. We're going to end with GLC.
Make sure you are growing intentionally,
loving fearlessly,
and connecting on a higher level every single day. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.
We are also the authors of the new ebook, The Polygamy Roadmap. 2 different roadmaps, one specifically for men and the other
for women.
Naturally. So no matter where somebody is in their journey, whether they're considering it and what's required, especially men I'm talking to, I share the 5 requisites on really what it takes to build a healthy, successful polygynous family unit. So with that being said, make sure if you're a man and if you're serious, not just curious, you take action and get it today.
And in the women's polygamy roadmap, we talk about the different feelings that women might go through with emotions of fear, challenge, betrayal, jealousy.
Yes, and we give you some good insight as well as tips, anecdotes, as well as some of our stories of struggle in the polygamy roadmap too for women. And you will find out really how to have a type of confidence in yourself after reading this. I'm truly, truly in the mindset that you would anyway.
Indeed. So do what you got to do. And that means go to polygamyroadmap.com, grab your copy. We look forward to you benefiting from it and joining us in our private community. With that being said, Assalamu alaikum.
Peace.